it's Mike Wise with CMG Home Loans and your weekly mortgage update. Well, another week has gone by and not much has happened with interest rates. They've stayed pretty stable now for the last few weeks. We're sitting right around 6.5% on a 30-year fixed rate mortgage. Today is the jobs numbers. The jobs report comes out from the Bureau of Labor Statistics, and this is going to be an indication to the bond market as to how well the economy is doing in terms of employment numbers. And we think, based on ADP's report earlier in the week, which showed a very strong jobs number, they don't normally correlate with each other. And so we think that it's going to be a pretty weak number from the BLS report, but only time will tell. The other thing that came out this week was the JOLTS report. That's the job openings for all the employers, and that was down. So it showed that the employers are not hiring at this point in time. Something else that was positive this week was the release of the Fed minutes from their last meeting. And they communicated a few things. The first thing is inflation is coming under control. One of the things that they look at is the last 6 months of the consumer price index, the core CPI. And they're measuring that right now. And right now, when you annualize the last 6 months, it's at 1.85%, which is below the 2% target for the consumer price index that they're kind of targeting for inflation to be at. The next thing is they acknowledge the risk of being over-restrictive. In other words, they don't want to tighten the economy so tight that it goes into a deep recession. So they basically have communicated that they don't want to continue to raise rates, but they can if they have to. Almost all of the Fed participants did agree that the Fed funds rate would be lower by the end of 2024. In fact, the markets are predicting anywhere from 6 to 8 rate cuts in 2024, and there's a possibility that they may be starting as early as March. We think that may be a little too soon, but they could start as early as March, and we might see interest rates fall at that point in time. So rates have come down from their highs. We're sitting right around 6.5% on a 30-year fixed rate mortgage. And after March, we will see some further movements lower, we hope. I will be doing a 2024 rate and real estate update at the end of January. So watch for details for that webinar to come. This is Mike Wise. I will not be available this weekend. I will be traveling on vacation. I hope to see you next week. Have a great weekend, and we'll talk to you soon.